pressure on the quarterback, incredible.
And a slap sack by Isaiah Bagnah.
Defensively, I love the way he performed. I love the way he stopped the run.
Isaiah just swinging the mitts out.
We are live in Studio B. This is your day-to-day BYU Sports play-by-play. I'm Spencer Linton, teamed up with Jerem Jordan. You just saw his highlights. Isaiah Bagnah.
I thought you meant mine. I was like, I don't have any.
A nice start against Southern Illinois. Yeah, what would your highlight reel look like?
Just me talking on a headset, like boring.
Isaiah is healthy, and you can tell he looks way better, says he feels way better. That's part of my conversation with him. Also, how he and the Cougars handle being a 10.5-point underdog against SMU. This is Isaiah Bagnah on BYU Sports Nation.
Isaiah, one game officially down and a great game for you. A sack, tackle for loss, and a half, I should say. We got to get all the numbers right. 1.5 tackles for loss. But as you look back after watching film, how would you rate your performance and the defense's performance against Southern Illinois?
I thought we did really well. Truthfully, I think it was a good way to come out, show, how hard we've been working over the offseason and everything like that. And so, I feel like at this point, we just can build off of it. You know what I'm saying? We had a good foundation, and we showed that. And now, like I said, keep the ball rolling,
How healthy are you compared to the things that you were dealing with and the nicks and the bruises and the injuries that you were handling last year?
Man, credit to the strength staff, man, and, just the whole program, Kalani, how he's been taking care of us through fall camp, summer, winter and everything like that. Because especially compared to last year, by starting season, my body, I've never felt better. You know what I'm saying? I'm up in my weight. I'm stronger than I've ever been, faster, And so with that being said, man, I feel great. I'm excited. I'm sure it's the same for many guys. You look at the injury report on our team, it's night and day difference than last year. So it's been awesome.
Oh, I know. I report on the injuries before every game, and it was literally a laundry list. So great to hear that. But just for clarity, what were you dealing with that didn't allow you to perform at the level that you wanted to last year?
Absolutely. So I had a torn meniscus. I played, the last half of the season with a torn meniscus. Actually, I had a torn meniscus in both my knees the whole last half of the season. So, I was dealing with that, man. I had discs at a place kind of in my back and stuff like that. And, there's a whole bunch of stuff. So, yeah, with that being said, but, hey, this offseason, it's like it never even happened. It's been awesome.
Safe to say that when you're healthy, you can play better.
100%. 100%.
Logic 101 on BYU Sports Nation with Isaiah Bagnah. As you turn your attention now to Southern Methodist and go into Dallas, this is an early season litmus test. They're a team that's expected to compete for an ACC title as a dark horse. What do you know about SMU and their offense at this point?
Well, especially over the last few days, we've been able to watch a lot of film. We watched the Nevada game, their UConn game, all that stuff, and it's been really good. We've gotten a lot of tips and, got to see their tendencies and everything like that. However, though, there's a lot of preparation that'll come into it. They played both quarterbacks. They'll even have a third quarterback in sometimes too, and they're very mobile, but they're also very good in discipline, especially number 2. When he likes to run out of the pocket, he's very, he can get the ball to his receivers, you know what I'm saying? He's very elusive. So with that being said, it's going to take a lot of discipline and a lot of eye control, especially on the edges for us defensive ends. So that's one thing. We just got to be disciplined and very urgent in our preparation.
You're speaking of a great athlete. His name is Preston Stone, and you had that with DJ Williams. There wasn't really a scout on him to, I guess, have a shadow on him last game against Southern Illinois because he didn't show a lot of that. But now that you did go through that and he got loose a little bit, how has that changed your game plan for a similar style quarterback with SMU?
Absolutely. Like you said, they have just a very similar, skill set in their quarterback. So, after this week, obviously that was the major negative that we had as a defense. So, this whole week of preparation, that's one thing that we really got to emphasize, keeping the quarterback contained and really affecting him on more levels than just the pass game, the run game and all of the above. So, yeah.
You create one turnover as a defense. You did get to the quarterback for a couple of sacks, and you did have some key tackles for loss. Of course, we noted that you were a part of that. How do you create more disruption as a defense moving forward and try and build off what you did against Southern Illinois?
Absolutely. Like I said, there's a lot of preparation that comes on the defensive end as aspect of it, as containing him, not letting him get out the pocket, not letting him rush up in the B gaps and such. However, though, it also comes into play when we throw different looks at him, different coverages, different schemes, different blitzes. We'll have corners, running backs, safeties, doing all types of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, the main pointer that we want to come in with is affecting quarterbacks, make sure, we disrupt them the whole game.
How has your practice approach been different this week because it is a short week due to the Friday night game?
Absolutely. Shoot, if you're just listening to A-Rod after practice, like he said, very disciplined, and every minute that we have, they have just as much time to prepare as we do, right? And so, obviously, we want to win the pregame. You know what I'm saying? We want to win that everything. So, be very intentional, even when we leave practice and go home, we're watching film. We're meeting as a defensive unit, we're meeting as position groups, all the above. So, the main purpose is just to be very detailed in our preparation and intentional with our preparation as well.
Kalani said it in his press conference that he knows that BYU is an underdog. The players know it. I know you want to try and block it out, but it gets out. BYU is the underdog in this game. How do you approach that role as you go to Dallas?
Right. Honestly, we come in, we've had a chip on our shoulder since last season. So regardless if we're underdogs or not, we're going to come every single game, with the chip on our shoulder and that intent of, we got to come out and play our absolute hardest. You know what I'm saying? This is every game from here on out is like our Super Bowl. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, regardless of what everybody's saying, regardless of what, the stats and everything like that, we just want to come out and be us, and be our true identity.
I know that you, as a player and as coaches, you focus on the next game. Well, the next game feels like a big opportunity. Like, it is the biggest game, and it is a big game with SMU. So what would a victory on the road in Dallas against a really good team do for this BYU squad?
It'd be huge. Every week, like I said, we want to go 1-0, right? And we want to just get wins. You know what I'm saying? That's like our identity. That's what this whole program. We got 100 years of BYU football, and we got to live up to that. And with that being said, how do you do that? That's winning games.
What's the biggest difference that you've noticed after one game this season compared to where BYU was after beating Sam Houston last year? So just take me back 365 days and compare and contrast.
Dude, the unity, first of all, this team has never been closer. Honestly, I've never been on a team closer than this one on all scales, offense to defense-wise, staff to player-wise. We care about each other. We want to go out there and play for more than just ourselves. And at the end of the day, that's what football is all about. It's bigger than just you. It's bigger than the individual. It's a collective game. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, that in itself is a huge difference. Second of all, as well, is our preparation. Like I explained earlier, my body and a lot of guys, everybody on the team, honestly, we've all improved on all phases of our game, physically, mentally, even, just spiritually as well, So with that being said, that's a huge difference as well. And so, like I said, too, we've gotten some time to play with each other. That connection within each other, that chemistry is huge. So those are the main differences.
Speaking of the defensive line, Tyler Batty, you, Blake Mangelson, John Nelson, Logan Lutui, others. What the heck did the strength staff do for you? Because we've heard about it for months now. We're starting to see it come to fruition in an actual game. Speaking of Southern Illinois, what did you do? What did they do to help everyone so much?
Yeah, it was honestly being intentional with not only just our training, and obviously you want to train hard, which we did. Don't get that wrong. We trained very hard in the offseason and everything like that, but we trained very smart. When we had Doc Main, Phyllis, Coach Tanner, all these guys, man, they know their stuff, and they're very intelligent and professional when it comes to our preparation as well, and their plan that they had us going through. So yeah, man, that's really just what it came down to, man, is being very intelligent and intentional with our prep.
All right, well, that won't go away as you prepare for Southern Methodist. You're going to go to the Dallas Metroplex. There's a huge alumni base of BYU fans there. There was a fan fest in Dallas this summer, for crying out loud. Yep. What's your message to fans that do have an opportunity to show up on Friday night and root for BYU to try and get them to the game?
Man, a message to the fans down there, coming out, it means the world to us. And that support, as you guys know, it's crucial. It's like giving us the home field advantage in someone else's spot. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it means the world to not only just me and us, but the whole program. So if you come out, man, that's love. That shows love, and we going out there to play for y'all.
Hey, come see bigger, stronger, faster guys do their thing against SMU. Let's give you some BYU Sports Nation karma to perform well, Isaiah. Congrats on a great first game. Look forward to more in the second game against SMU.
Thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
Hard not to love his positivity, his optimism, and certainly the way he played while he's feeling healthy against Southern Illinois. And he added the following. Yep. Right as soon as the camera turned up, he said, also, this specific BYU team this year, this is by far, hands down, it's not close, the best football team I have been a part of. Culture, attitude, the chemistry, everything. He just was like, let me be clear. I played on a championship football team at Boise State when we won the Mountain West. This team and the way that it's structured and everything here, he's like, it's the best. So I thought that was interesting.
That's great. And sorry, he played with 2 torn meniscus?
Yeah.
Like one in both?
Half the season.
Knees?
He played the last half of the season with a torn meniscus
How?
in both knees.
How did he play? That's amazing.
Exactly.
That's amazing.